Hey, what's up guys? Fishman here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Major League Baseball Players Association proposal that was given to Major League Baseball regarding restarting the 2020 Major League Baseball season. So for those of you guys who don't know, a couple weeks back, Major League Baseball gave a proposal to the MLB players, which included major pay cuts on the season. Players Association did not like it at all. There was a lot of back and forth, and in my time, a lot of time wasted. They gave an 82-game proposal. MLB Players Association didn't want it at all. So now Major League Baseball Players Association has come back and, rebounded with another proposal that they are giving to Major League Baseball regarding how the players want the 2020 Major League Baseball season to go. So here's what the Players Association proposal was. 114 games starting on June 30th, 29 days away, and the season ending October 31st. That's the regular season. So that's 32 more games than the Major League Baseball proposal was to the players. So the players obviously want to play more games. They want to get more games in, and a lot of that is because the Players Association wants a prorated salary. So as I said, Major League Baseball just wanted pay cuts overall to the players' overall salary. But the players want prorated salary, which is for each game they play, they get the amount that they should have gotten for one game during the regular season, aside from all this coronavirus everything. I like that the players want a prorated salary. I feel like that's something that they should be able to agree on, and that's better for the game overall. But the other thing is they want to start on June 30th. They want to start the regular season on June 30th. Today that I'm making this video is June 1st. That's 29 days away. The players want to start June 30th. That takes at least 3 weeks of spring training. So that's going to be, they're going to have to get going extremely fast. They're going to have to be down in Arizona or Florida training by the end of this week if they want that to happen. Is the MLB, PA, and Major League Baseball going to come to an agreement that quickly? I don't think so. So I think that's almost impossible. I think that's a bit out of the question so far, unless, tomorrow MLB unless tomorrow they agree, which I don't think is going to happen because there's been so much back and forth. So when the MLBPA gave their proposal, they were really on top of potential scenarios where players, might not be able to go due to health concerns and playoffs or the season getting canceled. So the first thing that they did and said was that players deemed high risk or who have high risk family members can opt out, go through that process of the MLB saying, okay, you're high risk, you have a high risk family member, you can opt out. They will get full service time and be paid that salary for whatever season is played. And then there's the guys who just aren't going to want to go, who aren't going to want to risk their health like that, and they can opt out. There's going to be an opportunity for players to totally, not go to the season. And in that case, those players would not get any salary. If the season is played, they would get service time, though. The other thing that the MLBPA said was that if there were no playoffs, they wanted the players and the teams to make money. So the teams would receive relief if there were no playoffs, if COVID explodes again, gets into clubhouses, something like that. And those would be deferrals going to the teams, eventually down to the players. And that would be $100 million per team. They would apply to players whose contracts call for $10 million plus and include interest, to make those contracts whole. So the MLBPA, in their document, proposal to Major League Baseball, they gave also a couple bulleted lists of things that would help them want to go, and they really want to see happen during the 2020 COVID season. If it happens, I'm really hoping it does. The first, expanded playoffs for 2 seasons. The MLB wanted it 1, MLB Players Association wants it 2. So that would mean postseason expanding from the 10 teams that it usually is, which is 5 teams per league, now to 7, 2 extra teams, making the playoffs a little bit more competitive, a lot more fun. For the next 2 seasons. The second thing the players wanted, a salary of $100 million per team split amongst the players during spring training. Because if there is a spring training, if there is a season, and obviously there has to be a spring training, that's going to take a lot of money, a lot of time, so much out of the players to get there, to put in that work, to, totally restart spring training. That's going to be a lot. And the players want money for spring training 2.0. So they want each team to get $100 million and to split that among the players leading up to the regular season. Also, fans throughout the years have loved players wearing mics. Love seeing that inside access. It gives fun for the players, for the fans, adds fun to that broadcast. So the players said in this proposal, additional commitment to players wearing microphones on the field and other broadcast enhancements. So the players want it to be more entertaining. They want those broadcasts to be streamed more, for the players just to be seen more throughout, the society, which baseball has had a problem with. The other thing that the MLBPA wanted, which is my personal favorite, an offer to hold events such as an off-season all-star game and home run derby to generate additional revenue for both the players and the league. That would be great. Everybody loves the all-star game. Everyone loves the home run derby. And obviously, as it says, generate additional revenue. That gives the players some money, gives the league some money, gives the teams some money. So I think that's all around great. Obviously, the fans love that too. Just to summarize my opinions about this proposal, more games than the MLB proposal. And since it's a prorated salary, that means Major League Baseball and the teams would be losing more money. So I think it might be hard for the owners to get on top of that because they would be losing more money, but I think it would be overall better for the game because the MLB really needs to get this season in. I think it is safe to say that this season and getting this season in is a major part of the game and its future. I feel like the future of baseball might be in the hands of the owners and the players making a deal right now to get this season going. Owners could be pissed at the players if they don't come to an agreement. Players would be pissed at the owners. Fans would be mad in general. They could turn their backs on their teams if their owner comes out saying something, and players and fans feel like the owners are being really greedy here, which is why they need to get this deal done. So that's just about it. I really hope the season does play, but if I'm going to be honest, I don't think it will because they really have to get this done in, I heard Buster only say, between 7 and 10 days they need to get this done. And that's going to be a lot to do, a lot of meetings, a lot of time, a lot of back and forth. It took a couple weeks for the MLBPA to respond to the MLB's proposal with their proposal. And if it keeps going back and forth, I feel like the season's not going to happen. And I feel like baseball really is right now in the hands of the owners and the players. Coming to this agreement needs to happen.
Okay, so I just sat down to edit this video, and then I saw this on Twitter. Jeff Passan tweeting out that Major League Baseball intends to propose a shorter season in which they do pay that prorated salary. I'll have more on this in a video when the whole proposal comes out.
I made another video about me saying that the season's not going to happen because I don't know. I voiced some of my concerns about 2020. Go check that out. That will be right here. That's it. Thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe.